What a throwback. Goodfellas, If You Walk Away, right here on the Mighty Metro. The FBOB Road to Literacy Trolley Library competition is back. Now, FBOB and Oxford University Press Southern Africa are giving away 260 trolley libraries. Now, all you have to do is go to roadtoliteracy.co.za to nominate your school. T's and C's apply. FSP 20656. Keep the tweets coming through. Hashtag Ask a Man. If you're going to be joining us as a jury, let us see you. Because Ask a Man definitely needs your assistance. You know, myself and Naked DJ, we're here. We're waiting for Anonymous, but as we wait, some Beyonce, Best Thing I Never Had. Enjoy. You know when you've been loyal to someone, you've been giving them your all, the respect, the love, care, they pillar, they support, and they still go on and disrespect you. Don't let someone get comfortable with disrespecting you. Maybe that's where you're stuck right now. You're like, you know what? I feel like I'm only here for security reasons. Probably it's Tanakozana that's making you stay. But when you think about everything in your relationship right now, it's no longer a relationship. You are just there. And this person is getting comfortable with disrespecting you. Would like to hear you out. Would like to hear the reasons why you're staying. How did it get to this point? It is the time for Ask a Man. It's 21 minutes after 10. You can call us on 086-2160. We are here to help you. And the great thing, we're not alone. We got people listening that have been in your shoes. Let's assist you. Call us up right now. They say if love was enough, it would bring you home all the time. But you learn when you're in a relationship that love alone, it's not enough. There's other things that make love work. And the big question is, are you working to make your relationship work? Because if you're not working to make the relationship work, then the relationship is not going to work. It's honestly that simple. We talk to you next. To think there are families or there are relationships out there naked. Indoda ibuya on Fridays. Yes, you are.
Eish, this is...
Ubuya on Sunday.
Really? There's relationships like that?
Yeah. Because Babu Sevens are far on weekends.
Oh, wow. Hey, Sebi, I learn new things every day.
It's Tony Braxton, Love Should Brought You Home, right here on the Mighty Metro. Let's get into Ask a Man.
Caution should be exercised in the advice given. It's time for Ask a Man. Ask a Man.
All right, cool. Let's play this voice note.
Good morning, Sebi and Naked. Since last year, October. We know each other, but because we used to work together, so we just started chatting.
Yeah, well.
And in December, he wanted us to meet, but unfortunately, I was busy. But this year, in January, we've been chatting. Kodwa asikaze sihlangane. Always making excuses, and he's telling me Uti I should be patient. So my thing is, I don't know. I feel like he's not making enough effort. So I just want some sort of an advice. Do I stay hoping that he will come around, or I must just move on and just forget about this?
Didn't she say she was busy in December? Busy doing what? With whom? I guess we'll have to wait and hear.
Also, what if he's married?
Ooh,
Could that be the reason why he is so busy?
never thought of it that way.
Could it be that all the images he sent you, he doesn't look like that, and we are sab? It could be anything.
Yeah.
Find out when we come back from the headlines.
In our headlines at 10:30, police are investigating after 10 people, including learners, were killed in a collision involving 2 Scholar minibuses and a truck in Limpopo. And Wits University management says it's investigating complaints of intimidation and damage to property following student protests. Details at 11.
All right, let's find out. We do have Anonymous on the line. Okay, cool. We're going to try and reconnect with Anonymous. If you just tuned in, Anonymous had sent us a voice note.
Good morning, Sebi and Naked. Guys, I need your advice. I've been chatting with this guy since last year, October. We know each other, but because we used to work together, so we just started chatting. And in December, he wanted us to meet, but unfortunately I was busy. But this year in January, we've been chatting. Kodwa asikaze sihlangane. Always making excuses, and he's telling me ukuthi I should be patient. So my thing is, I don't know. I feel like he's not making enough effort. So I just want some sort of an advice. Do I stay hoping that he will come around, or I must just move on and just forget about this?
There's a part of me that wants to tell her, like, let him go. There's generally a part of me that says, let him go. But we have on the line.
No, which part is that?
Anonymous.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good, and you?
We fine, thank you. We've been trying to get a hold of you, but load shedding is making it difficult to connect. How are you doing today?
I'm well, but a bit nervous, obviously.
Nah, don't worry. You chatting to easy people.
Single people should never be nervous.
Okay.
So you agree you're single?
Yeah, I am. I can safely say I am single.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure.
All right, cool. Before we get into your story, can I take you through some of the house rules here on Ask a Man?
Not a problem.
All right, cool. For us, respect is the order of the day. No swearing, no profanity to be tolerated. Our responsibility is to protect your identity, and your responsibility is to extend the same courtesy to protect the identity of the people or the person you'll be speaking about. You agree?
Agreed.
All right, contract signed. Anonymous, please tell us about this guy.
Well, we started knowing each other 2021, and we used to work together. And I left my job, and we never talked or anything. And last year.
Oh my goodness.
Last year? Okay. We're trying to get a hold of Anonymous. So far, she was telling us that in 2021, she was working at this space. He was also working there. They were not talking at the time.
Okay.
When she left.
While we keep losing her, to all the other single people out there, when you're single, you can't be entertaining one person. Stack them up. You're single. You're not exclusive to anybody. Stack them up. Treat it like a job interview. Companies, recruitment companies don't send an invite for one person to come test out for a position. When you need somebody to come and fill a position, you need to send it out to the world must know that you're single. And you need to be going through a couple of candidates. It can't be just one person, Sebi. Remember, we also say during the interview phase, you're not sleeping with everyone. But chat to a couple of people and make those people aware that, look, I'm chatting to a couple of other people because I'm single. I want to get into a relationship, but I'm trying to find the right partner. Because you can't waste. Anonymous has basically been wasting how many months now? They've been Imagine just chatting since October, November, December, January, February. It's March. It's six wasted months. In that 6 months, she could have interviewed a couple of other candidates, maybe narrowed it down to, 2 or 3, or maybe let's say 2, and make a final decision. Guys, But how many people are there in the world? 6 billion people in
Nope.
the world.
Now it's around 8 billion.
Imagine 8 billion people in the world where now you are worried about, one person that doesn't seem to be interested. Stop narrowing your options, right?
Because you're downplaying yourself. Also, like, there's someone out there who could potentially act up and deliver to your expectations. And here's this one person who's consistently lying to you, giving you empty promises that they never live up to. But then naked, if I'm chatting to someone, how long should we, chat, and then we meet?
Dude, you can meet a person today. It's just chatting.
Yeah.
Remember, it's still the recruitment phase. It's still recruitment phase. You chatting, do we get along? What's going to happen when we meet up? Are they going to pay the bill? Am I paying the bill? Are they independent? Are they not independent? Do they smell good? Do they look good? How do they look in public? Was he late? Was she late? Did she respect, time? Did she not respect time? Stop narrowing your options. There's so many, and when we say options, it's not just the person. It's everything. It's everything else. Their hygiene, their presentation. How do you feel about being with this person in public? Are they respectful to waiters and waitresses in public? Are they not? Now imagine chatting to somebody for 6 months only to find out, okay, well, they used to work together. But remember, we're talking about every single person out there. Now imagine after 6 months, you meet up with this person for coffee and you realize, no. Because even they used to work together. They never dated. They just used to work together. That's what she said.
That's what she said.
So that's a different dynamic. Working together is not dating or it's not a relationship. So it's different dynamics. Imagine 6 months of entertaining only to find out in 5 minutes that, it's not working out. Look, I think the phone lines are really bad.
Yeah.
Because of load shedding.
Yeah.
So today should just be a chat about single people, Sadie. Yeah.
And also another thing is that if you are single, right, and you're going through on multiple dates, it does not mean you are dating these people. It does not mean you are exclusive to them. You are just trying out different people to find someone who's just going to be as serious as you. You're going to go on these multiple dates. You're going to eventually find someone who ticks all the boxes, right? And as you get to know this person, then you get to learn this person. After a few interactions, that's when you make a decision whether you want to be with this person or not. But you can't be wasting your time and energy being worried about someone who's always responding to your messages. But when it's time to act up and meet up, they're giving you excuses. It's a big red flag.
But honesty is key, guys. During the recruitment phase, you let those people know that, hey, I've been going on a couple of dates. And let the conversation start from there. Because the person will say, what do you mean you've been going on a couple of dates? No, I'm not exclusive to anybody. So I'm seeing people. I'm going on dates. And this also, the potentials pull up their socks.
Yep.
The reason why Anonymous is calling us after 6 months of... Because this guy has no competition. He knows that, okay, she's desperate. I can chat to her whenever I want to chat to her. I don't have to avail myself. In fact, I haven't even made means to see her in the 6 months. I'll disappear. I don't have... Because what is he doing? He is actually in the recruitment phase. He's busy with other people. When ukhamisile.
Ulindele umuntu who's not even making any effort to see.
Exactly. So, guys, recruitment, it's a Friday today. If you're single, try different things. The thing about being single is the dopest thing ever. Actually, yesterday I thought of my coolest time on the show. When Ask a Man started around 2014. If just in case you forgot, there were 3 men on the show, which was Tato, who's our producer, who had been married, I think, for 10 years at the time. There was JJ, who had recently been married, and I was single. And the advice they gave me after, it was like 2-3 years after my divorce, was, Q, you need to try different things. And I was like, hey, what are you guys talking about? They put me on speed dating dates. We would announce it on air that, Naked, Bonang was hosting at the time. Naked will be out in Pretoria. for a little speed dating session. You know, the thing about being single is you get to try out so many things that you've never tried out before. When we were in Sun City yesterday, we kept on saying, hey guys, there's a lot of single people here. In fact, there were, there's a lot of single European men out in Sun City during the week, ladies. You know? So try those solo trips. Try different things when you're single. Because, guys, we all know that being in a committed relationship is punishment. You know? Yeah, you're not free. You're not freedom. You give up your freedom for somebody that you love. You give up your freedom to somebody that you want to give up your freedom to, but you can't just pick up and go.
No, you
can't. The
can't.
only great thing about being single is your ability to pick up and go as you please to feed your soul. Because no matter, yes, we love being in relationships. Yes, we love our partners. But when you are in that relationship, you have to stop being selfish. You think about the partnership instead of thinking about yourself.
You know what? Let's hold it right there. When we come back, we'll read some of the reactions that have come through. We'll also play a few voice notes. And who knows, if time allows, we'll probably be able to squeeze in one more person.
It's time for Ask a Man. Ask a Man on the bridge.
All right, it is Ask a Man on the Mighty Metro. So we had received a voice note that came through from Anonymous. We tried to also chat to her, but because of load shedding, it's really been difficult to try and reconnect with her. But the voice note that she had sent, she was just giving us an outline of what the problem is in a relationship or situationship.
Good morning, Sebi and Naked. Guys, I need your advice. I've been chatting with this guy since last year, October. We know each other, but because we used to work together, so we just started chatting. And in December, he wanted us to meet, but unfortunately, I was busy. But this year, in January, we've been chatting. Kodwa asikaze sihlangane. Always making excuses, and he's telling me ukuthi I should be patient. So my thing is, I don't know. I feel like he's not making enough effort. So I just want some sort of an advice. Do I stay hoping that he will come around, or I must just move on and just forget about this?
Look, at this point, we're saying move on. Just forget about it. There's one message we got on WhatsApp says, I disagree on what you both say. The lady must date, must multiple date. What if she gets attracted to 2 or 3 of them? Then it's back to Ask a Man. No. Maybe it's the word date that is confusing you. Call it meetings then. Let her have lots of meetings until she finds a client that she's willing to do business with. Because if you're going on multiple dates, it does not mean in Yajola. I'm trying to get to know you. There's one message that came through from Omandisa who says, I do solo dates every payday month end. I think some of these people are a classicist because they see you looking good and pretty and assume you're there to scout for someone to pay the bill. Just go on dates. Get to know people before you make a decision if you want to commit and be exclusive to this person. Because you'll be exclusive to someone who's not willing to be exclusive to you. They just want to have a good time. And if you go to a meeting and you see someone who maybe physically they're attractive, it's your decision to make whether you want to do something or not. But let's go to some of the voice notes, Naked.
Morning, DJ Naked and DJ Sebi. I just want to add on what you guys are saying. There's also an aspect that this lady was also busy in December or last year. So it's not really that this 9 months or this 3 months or 6 months they've met or they wanted to try something out, that the guy was the only one at fault. And the lady is asking why should she wait? She's not. What is she waiting for? What should she stay for? Because now she's saying that should I stay or should I go? There's no way to stay. There's no relationship in there. So what is she gonna stay on? So I think she should just go out there and have fun and not be stuck up to one person.
Imagine.
But also be honest with herself, because when she's busy with what?
Nazo. There's another one.
Good
Naked.
morning, guys. It's Ndombi. For me, I would say that she must be open-minded. She must leave her room for disappointment.
Mm-hmm.
Whether he calls, it's fine. Whether he doesn't call, it's okay too. If he calls, it's fine. If he doesn't call, it's still okay. She must also look somewhere else because they are both single. Maybe that time, because it is a long time when while she's waiting for him to come through. So it means by that time he found somebody who is fast enough. Because she was slow to respond. So maybe he found somebody. She must also find somebody. It can't be one guy for 4 months now or 5. No. She must look elsewhere also.
You heard it from the other ladies. Look elsewhere. It's not like we're back in the day, Wakshela for 11 months.
Exactly. And it's not looking elsewhere. You are single. You know, you are single. You're not waiting for your person. This person is not your person. You also not anybody's person. Then when you are single, guys, you can do whatever you want to do until you decide to be exclusive with somebody.
There's one that came through on Twitter also at Real Muruma Drive who says, but there's no recruitment stage. These guys call each other my love, sweetheart, and all of that on those chats. So they are in a relationship already. Anonza is on a chatting relationship and she's calling because she is in love. Imagine. Niacheta. Next thing, just because niacheta. No.
Morning, Sebi. Morning, Naked. To Anonymous. I think that guy, I mean, he wanted to come during December. I think for one reason only, so that he can like sleep with you. You know what I mean? Because the wife was not there. Maybe the wife was visiting home with children. You know, so now he was lonely that time. So now the wife and children are back at home. So hence he's so distant because he's not going to get the chance of meeting up with you. So I think move on. Let him go. Find somebody else who to appreciate how how. So yeah, thank you guys. Nasho as always. Williams Kosar from Mamaskara.
Thank you, William.
Good morning, the Naked DJ and Sebi. Those advices that Naked is giving to ladies, please record them. They need their own heading, like advice to single ladies. Please record them. These ladies have to hear.
I agree.
No, guys, no, I can't do up, man. Anonymous. This thing now, just move on. Please, Naked DJ, spot on. 6 months of wasted time. Why, girl?
Imagine 6 months yonke. There's one tweet that Naked was tagged on, right? It says, at Naked_DJ, guys, I know a girl who waited for 3 months and finally, brother met her only to date for a month and she was scammed over 25,000 rand. Went to hotels and she was paying because brother's mom was around, so she couldn't visit him at his house. We'll wrap it up when we come back. All right, we got a lot of voice notes that came through. Raymond says, this is what really happened. The guy felt rejected when the lady said she was busy, got his ego bruised, and found himself someone to kiss it better. Anonza should just forget that guy. A lot of messages around this conversation.
Hi, guys. I'm listening. I'm working all at the same time. I had a similar experience where I met a guy. Okay, it was on Tinder. Lol. And this guy would continuously say that he's coming to meet me. We set a date. Then a day before or a few hours before we're supposed to meet, he just cancels and goes MIA, no call. He just doesn't say anything at all. So the best advice I can give to this lady is just please move on. Leave this guy alone. You're going to do this and do this and do this. There's a reason, I'm assuming, behind this behavior, but I don't think it's something that you'd want to invite into your life. If someone wants to meet with you or someone wants to be with you, they'll make some sort of effort. So please move, find another guy who will appreciate going on a date with you.
That is so true. If someone truly wants to be with you, they'll make time. There's no such thing as I'm too busy. A woman mustn't lie to you that I'm so busy. There is time that can be made if someone truly wants to be with you.
So she lied to him as well in December
Yes.
and said, I am busy. How are you busy for 31 days? Wenzan?
Wenzan? No man. And also it's December. We all understand. With December, you're probably, you know, doing other things, wrapping up some contracts before you engage in this one.
Mm-hmm.
He was probably doing the very same thing. That's why we wrap it up. Any closing words?
Yeah, I mean, guys, love is a game. And sometimes you can't play a game with one person.